From the harsh streets of Eldoret to the heart of a revolution in hope. This is the extraordinary journey of Joseph Njoroge.
My name is Joseph Njoroge. I'm famously known as Njoro in Ngong. I'm the director and founder Global Hope Rescue and Rehabilitation Center. I am a dad, biologically blessed with 2 children, a boy and a girl, and more than 150 other more former street boys that I stay and live with here.
A boy once lost in the shadows of struggle, now a beacon of light for many.
I was born in Eldoret and brought up in a slum called Kamkunji, in a dysfunctional family of a single mother who was not able to provide anything at the home. My mother got 4 children, I being the second born at a younger age, without a common father, which led us to start struggling for survival at a younger age. Nikiwa na miaka 6 nilianza kwenda kuombaomba kwa manyumba za watu. I could go to our neighbors and to ask for food and something like this. Later on, I started going to the streets of Eldoret, and by the age of 7 years, I ran away from my home completely, and I never went back home. I survived and lived in the street for 2 years in Eldoret, and when I was 9 years, I came to Nairobi as a survivor, and I stayed in Nairobi for about 3 years. That's when I experiencing all street life, stealing, begging, pickpocketing, abusing drugs, also fighting with the public every time after theft or something like this. Sometimes when the police are patrolling in the town, they found me and they took me to Kabete Remand Home. Later, I was rescued by Dr. Muli Children's Family, and I was enrolled in Muli Children's Family, and at a later age, because I had not gone to school, I started my school, but I started grade 1. Of course, I was over 10 years, 12, around 13 maybe. I worked hard, though with a lot of challenges and sometimes not believing in myself. Completed my primary school. I did well, got a chance in the same children's home to go to high school. Then I graduated from high school and I got an opportunity to study in higher education. I undertook a diploma in mechanical engineering for 3 years at Arvist, Nakuru. Then I got a job in Nairobi and I started working as a young engineer. I was getting good money and I started well. But along the way, I met street boys in Nairobi, and it touched me very much. And around 2012-2013, established a football club for street boys in Ngong. Yeah, and the rest is history.
As a child, Joseph knew hunger, pain, and the cold embrace of loneliness.
My past, whenever I met street kids in Nairobi or all over when I visited, you know, street kids wako kila mahali. You go to Eldoret, Kitale, Nakuru, Mombasa, they're just there and they're living similar past, life of rejection, life of not accepting themselves, and this is exactly what I went. So this is my similar past. So I had a lot of questions in my heart. I thought when I got rescued and went and found, I got a ton of life. I thought everything that happened to everyone. But later, street kids are still breeding. Who is to blame? Is it the government? Is it the church? Is it individuals? Is it schools? I think the answer was, I am the one. Because I was born in a slum, brought up there, went to the street, lived there. I know what it means to be in the street, and I know what pain these kids go through. So it inspired me, and I felt whatever I have earned at the rescue center where I was at Muli Children's Family, it could maybe change a life of one boy. I did not have even an intention of changing many, but I had a target, even if it's 2 or 3 or 5. But things went, and in 2012, I established a football club in Ngong for street boys, and 1 year later, we started Global Hope Rescue and a rehabilitation center with the 6 boys. And from there, the number kept 10, 20, 40, 100. And here we are now. We are very proud that we have been able to rescue and saved more than 500 lives from the streets all over Kenya. Yeah.
The streets were unforgiving, but within him burned a resilience that no hardship could extinguish.
Many people, they don't have trust with the street children. Sometimes they wait for you at the roadside asking for something, for them to eat or to do something, and people ignore them so much. The worst part is that people are so much judgmental to such children. I can say in a million of men that I met in the street, I never got anyone who could stay with me for like 2 minutes to listen to my story, and the reason that makes me to go to the street. In fact, they did worse. They never did justice to me. So this man who rescues me from the street, Dr. Muli, is the only person that I met in my life that gave me this love, that convinced me to be a human being, because I had already lost hope in life and I never thought that my life could be this way. So from the first day we met, my life was not the same. I had a challenge of running away from the rescue center and going back to the street to abuse drugs. But this man still came for me, and I was wondering why he never gave up on me. Maybe it was preparation of me to be the savior or to be the father to the fatherless, like the one you can see here today. So he's an inspiration to me, and I appreciate him and I salute him till today. Hilary Clarence Kosumo, he's a victim of 2007 post-election violence. His both parents were killed, and he was roaming around the streets of Nairobi for so many years. And I took him before establishing this center, and I took him to another children's home because I did not have much support by then. I knew him before starting this center, and he went to a children's home and he studied. By the time when we started this home, he came here and went to high school, and he got a good grade, and he went to university, and he scooped a first-class honors degree in BBIT, Bachelor's in Business Information Technology, and right now he works for UN. So, and he's a big supporter. He sponsors 4 boys here educationally, and he's just a young man, like 27, 28 years old. So that means transformation of one life means a lot. We have people who donate maybe 10 kilos of sugar every month. Others donate 50, like that Muli Children's family that brought me up. They donate like almost 20 bags of both maize and beans every month. And we have others like the Bishop of Catholic Church, John Owa. He also donates a lot of food stuff and some money. Also the churches around the entire Catholic Church, also Adventist, CITAM, even Muslims, they donate food here to support our boys. So, and many other individuals who come with clothing, stationaries, and many people, the flow of donations goes time after time. So it's a good thing that the community accept that this project is good, and they are able to support the boys as long as they are here. Yeah.
Yusuf Juma is one of the boys saved from the streets by Njoroge.
Nimetoka Tanzania, nimekaa hapa kama miaka 2. Nikuja 2022. Hadi leo sijatoka. But mimi nashukuru tu kukaa hapa. Uko tu poa tukiwa hapa hivi.
Armstrong Mugo, a worker at the institution, was once a victim, but Joseph changed his story.
We met Njoroge back to 2006. He was my teacher. We came in the local orphanage, so he used to teach me back 2006, 2007, 2008. So after that nikaenda kwa Bata. Nikaanza kwa Bata 2014, 2015, 2016. So I used to come and visit Joseph Njoroge, and he requested me to come and help him with job since I had the background. Pia mimi nilikuwa kwa streets, and the background ya home ni watoto wenye wametoka kwa streets. So akaniambia hebu nimsaidie kurun hii home, pia kuangalia maboys since wako na hiyo knowledge pia. So I had to resign. I had to write a resignation letter from the data company when I came here January 2017 date 7. Since January 2017 hadi now nimekuwa nikiwakingia hapa hivi. Yes.
Joseph's story is proof that hope is never truly lost. It only waits for someone brave enough to reclaim it. This is the legacy of a man who turned his pain into purpose. This is the story of global hope.